Hello everyone, this is going to be your archetype reading for whatever's thrown on my zodiac dice, which I've only just found again. I thought it was missing for good. So whatever sign is rolled, basically I'm going to be reading for you. Not every particular zodiac sign that I'm reading for will resonate, so just be mindful of that. But if it does resonate, you'll know. What else? Yeah, basically I'm going to be reading the energies of you at present. So your current persona, who people see you as. Then I'm going to be reading the challenges that are involved according to the planetary alignments or the planetary transits that could be applicable to you at present. Basically the energies of challenges. Then I'm going to be going on into the chakra centers, which are going to be of what's benefiting. So whatever comes out, it can be, if you were to utilize the energy involved with those chakra centers and balancing and centering it, that's where you want to look at centering and do a little bit of research on whatever comes out in those cards. Then a storyline will be read intuitively. I'm an intuitive channeler. So that'll be used by the tarot, and any clarifications necessary, I'll be clarifying. Alright, so, Universal Energy, who am I reading for? Gemini. Hey Gemini. Right, alright, let's begin. Alright, the current archetype for Gemini at present. What is Gemini currently embodying? Alright, we have the shapeshifter. Now I'm pretty sure, like I did a reading 3-4 days ago for Gemini. I didn't post it, my own reasons, but I'm pretty damn sure that the shapeshifter come out, okay? If it wasn't you, it doesn't matter, I didn't even post it anyway, but if it wasn't you, it was Cancer. However, the shapeshifter is all about making sure that you're giving yourself and those around you the right identity. So being true to yourself, basically. The mystic is underneath, okay? But I'm going to read from the book because this author is very deserving of the energies that they've put into the time as well, involved in creating this beautiful deck of cards. So the shapeshifter. Alright, so listen carefully to this one because this one's very interesting, and it can go very much both ways, and whatever way it does go, if it's a light or dark aspect, please know that it will go prominently. So if it's ill aspected in this response right now, for whatever I get channel wise, be aware that it's not a good place you want to be in for very long anyway. Alright, let's have a look. The shapeshifter, Gemini. Alright, Gemini. Alright, the trickster, the elusive, the formless, okay? The shapeshifter has a lot of love of theatre, games and trickery. Its energy appears its energy appears one thing only to reveal a more complex story below the surface. The shapeshifter is within all of us to some degree. It is the side of ourselves that is slippery, non-committal and experimental, and longs to dismiss the rules. We need its energy to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of our existence. When the shapeshifter card appears, it is important to imagine that you're looking at life through the kaleidoscope rather than through a single focus lens. At any time, the scene may shift, revealing a more enchanting vision than you ever imagined. Be wary though, as the allure of the kaleidoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Dancing long term with the shapeshifter requires a central pillar of integrity that links us back to our centre. So when it's light, so when it is in positive aspect and you're utilising this energy of the shapeshifter correctly, correctly is probably not the best word, when you're using it to its full capacity in the light aspect, vibrancy, adaptive, and humorous. When it's dark and you're wanting to put on many masks in this term, it's people pleasing and trickery. Going deeper, look into Cindy Sherman to get an idea of what the embodiment of that particular that person and this particular archetype. A couple of quotes on the side. The ultimate shapeshifter, the ultimate shapeshifter works undercover in service of the greater good. The diminished shapeshifter becomes a people pleaser. Okay, that is very important. The shapeshifter is related to the mask. Notice if these cards come up together in one reading. So if we were to be using more of these cards and they were to come up, prominent energy. However, in this case, we're not. We're just going to be using the one for yourself. Mind you, I will say with my readings, I focus on soul growth. I do not focus my energy, I do not focus on specific parts of each of our lives. However, whatever comes through, I will give the meaning and the channeled message. I try to stray away from the love readings because there's plenty of talented readers on YouTube already that there's enough there. So yeah, but if it does turn into a love reading, it'll turn into a love reading. It's simple as that. Moving forward. If so, you are in a realm of heavy theatre, illusion, and possibly deception. So remember that. Make sure you stay true to yourself, because what's obvious to yourself is obvious to the rest of the world. I don't believe that you're fooling very many people at this time, especially those that are close to you. Channel message. Okay, so now these are the challenges that are likely to cause effect in your life. This could be people, events, places, whatever the scenario. This will come through as a channeled message as well. So the shapeshifter for Gemini, let's have a look, please. Show me the challenges involved according to the planets for the shapeshifter for Gemini, please. Gemini. Okay, so destiny. Yeah, okay. So you're working out who you are basically, and where you're going to, your path being aligned is very much a part of this stage at present. So make sure your energies stay true. I'm getting that very heavily. These are challenges, remember. So destiny being there, it is about taking the lead and making sure that you're going in the right direction and not falling back into a bit of a Saturn return. This is exactly the reading that came through last week, whether it be for you or Cancer. So yeah, this is deviling into the past, and not deviling, but your past lessons you should have learnt by now. It is now a part of you to go into your alignment and make sure that you stay on course for your destiny, your outcome, the path that you've chosen before incarnation. And one more challenge, please. So it's like a south and north node. I'm looking at this like, and we've got the fourth house, roots, okay? So this is relating to challenges that could be set at home. It could be also challenges relating to your subconscious actions. And we've got Scorpio coming out underneath as well. So this could be involving that of a Scorpio in your immediate surroundings. Or Scorpio could be in your chart. It could be a part of your south node as well. Just remember that, because what I'm saying here with the Saturn return, I am looking at this like destiny and Saturn are very much giving me the indication that you're going through the initiation of making sure that you stay on the right track, and shape shift into a pleasant and light aspect of yourself. Okay, let us move forward into your current chakra energy. So what will benefit you at present? Then I'll get some storyline behind it with the tarot. So Gemini, how will Gemini benefit? Show me with this positive, with this energy any residual energy are also associated. That could be a benefit for Gemini. Show me what they need to embody, focus, and balance. Gemini. Okay. So we've got stability and security, and that's the very first card of this deck. Okay. So staying disciplined, staying grounded, making sure that you have got the things that you absolutely need in life and not necessarily want, because that could be a part of you going back into that South Node kind of scenario. All right, so stability and security very much marry up with the comfort zones of the South Node. Now, I know the South Node card is not here, but I am actually getting a lot of messages at the moment based upon these two being present in this reading. Okay, so you're going into your destiny, going into your alignment, but you can be quite easily pulled back into that South Node or that Saturn return. Saturn return being that karmic challenges that are set forth. Compassion. Okay, so this is what I'm getting with this card. What I'm seeing and what I'm feeling and what I'm actually receiving is genuinely based on the fact that you need to learn to be compassionate for yourself and those around you. Okay, so if you've been in past times quite cold, I'm hearing shallow as well. Please don't take that as an offense, but this is what's coming through. And you've copped the bare end of the backlash from being non-compassionate and seeing things in only one single view, which is ironically strange for a Gemini. To be able to adapt to connecting to your heart, right? Compassion marries up with the heart chakra. Okay, so you need to be in conjunction, be in lesson with your mind and feeling. Okay, what I'm getting here is that you could have just gone in a logical and a very rational direction, and the shapeshifter itself, you kind of adapt to that one way of being. The fourth house is to do with the roots. It is to do with the mother. It is to do with that nurture, that compassion, that love. So this is very soul focused on how you can compassionately be connected to the beginning of your life, like the beginning of time, how you were nurtured, how you adapted to your surroundings, who your comfort zone married up with, like essentially our fourth house, our roots, our home is going to be part of this card as well. So what I'm seeing here is your challenge could be that if you can learn compassion, be structured in your thinking, but learn how to empathetically give yourself time to heal or to love or to connect on a very empathetic and compassionate grounds, you will move a little bit more swiftly into your destiny. Okay, so you could be very much a healer as well, and what you're facing now is that uncomfortable feeling of like this is feeling wrong. This is you may have taken a very structured lead throughout your whole life. Sorry, it's Benji. Shut up, please. Sorry, I knew that was going to happen. You may have been very focused on how you can win over a situation, whether it be an argument, whether it be how you can help somebody move forward. But what you may have lacked was that empathetic or compassionate sense of self. So it's all about connecting with your roots, connecting with your lifetime where things were comfortable because you were safe and secure, but you were also felt loved and warmth without getting too comfortable in the way that you thought that was how you should be. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So basically what I'm saying is be compassionate, loving, nurturing, but be logical in the way that you think, but also actually feel that emotion, not not say that, or not let your mind think that you're feeling it. Actually feel it. Connect with your mother, connect with yourself, connect with nature, and feel those emotions. And be true to yourself, be honest. Okay, last one for what will benefit. For Gemini. Okay, so we're here, love coming out. So very connected to the heart and the root chakra. Okay, ironically enough, we've got the root card here, or the fourth house being the roots. This is the root chakra. All right, so grounding yourself, connecting with earth, connecting your anchor, not being stuck in your head in how to deal with everyday things. Really involve yourself, be vulnerable to the energies of love and compassion. Then all of a sudden you'll find that this Saturn card will disappear. This will become the center of your world, and all those energies combined can also bring an abundance of pleasure and whatever's necessary, whatever is deserving. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the storyline. So this may get specific, this may be collective, it doesn't matter. I read what I'm told to deliver, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Let's begin. Gemini, show me the story behind this card. Okay, we have the Devil, we have the King of Cups, we have the Star, we have the Eight of Coins. Underneath we have the Death card. Yeah, the old self is gone, it's happening, and it may be confronting, confusing, and a little uncomfortable for you at present. However, I see the King of Cups there. That's the card, that's the man, that's the woman, that's the embodiment of somebody that's very connected to their emotions but is emotionally stable. Okay, the Star card, Aquarius, we've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, but the stability side of things are very much here in the present situation. So, but it's also letting go of old ways of being, letting go of past attachments to one way of being, and moving forward into that healing, that loving, that vibrant star-like energy. Okay, I'm going to clarify the Eight of Coins because I feel like this is like working towards a greater goal, but what I'm also seeing is that you're manifesting this in ways that you never thought that your subconscious is basically allowing you to connect to these energies, and that's what I feel is very confusing for you at present, and for those that are highly evolved, you'll know what I mean when it comes to you're connecting the pieces involved in moving up in ascension, to be able to help in the healing senses. But how this connects is about, this is how I'm going to break this particular card down. Why is the Eight of Coins here? Okay, yeah, newfound ideas, newfound, I was going to say glory, and that was actually the first thing I was going to say, newfound glory. I'm going to go with that because there could be resonance to that particular band. Weird as it is, but whatever I get told, I'd say. That particular band or songs involved that connect you with this particular scenario, okay? I don't know if that resonates with anybody, but I know that that's what I've just been told. So, newfound glory, get amongst it. But newfound ideas, how you can prosper and revitalize the inner self. All right, let's have a look a little bit further. I've just heard that you are working so hard towards physically building your own home, okay? And you've actually done a lot of this on your own, like the whole scenario, and you may have disconnected from the world itself. So this is another part. This is another storyline for whoever I'm connecting to. Well, there's the star card underneath as well. You could have Aquarius in your chart, but your independence. Okay, so that's where I'm going. This is like your independence has just been forthright. What you need to understand about, it's all good and well with the independent side of things, but connecting with others, being compassionate and learning those boundaries, as well as head and heart connections, and being true to yourself and those around you, is going to set you free and set you apart from that Saturn returning. Saturn returns, that card being there, this will happen. Okay, so there is definite energies involving this card being in the present situation with the shapeshifter. Okay, so just be mindful that whatever is happening in your life at present, there's likely to be a bit of an uproar, a bit of a tail moment, a bit of upsetting energy surrounding. Could be very much the home life, but it is purposeful for this. Okay, hopefully you can see that. I'm sorry if you can't. I don't have the best lighting. Yeah. Why is the star card here? Star card's wish fulfillment, but I want to give you more in depth about it, because if this is not somebody you're spending your life with, this is very much going into your wish for fulfillment associated with destiny. Okay. Why is the star card here for Gemini? Like I said, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or Capricorn. Okay, so star card here for Gemini is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, solid. Oh my god, here we go. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Okay, so this is okay. And we've got this one coming out. These are, I'm going to take all 4 of these. I normally wouldn't. I'd only probably take 4 at max. And we've got the 2 at max. We've got the 8 of Cups. So we've got 2 8s here. 8 of Coins, 8 of Cups. This is a new venture. This is a part of some really, really hectic time in your life where you've had to learn. You've had to learn many things. But yeah, I don't think that you're quite there yet. I don't think you're quite here yet. All right, so it's about spacing out your energy, involving your sense of self and compassion for yourself and others. Don't get stuck in your comfort zone, in your south node. It's not going to land you in happy waters. Put it that way, okay? All right, so now I'm seeing with the star card being there, this is healing, this is hope, this is also, I feel like this is like being a connection to somebody that you're copying a bit of backlash from now. You may have been a cause of a little bit of misleading energy towards somebody, and what I'm seeing here is like, now you're watching that person prosper, you're working towards what you have in your life, but you're still not learning the lesson of being compassionate and loving, and all the things that could have caused a bit of turmoil in your life with another person. With these 2 here, the King of Cups and the Devil, it could be associations with addictions as well. Okay, so you may be rebuilding. Okay, and after, it could be I don't feel like you're completely connected to your inner self at all at the moment. I feel like you're ignoring a lot of stuff that's actually going on, and just wanting that beautiful outcome, but not wanting to do the work involved. Okay, the 8 of Cups being here as well is like you are moving forward into your destiny, but you still haven't dealt with something involving this Saturn return. Okay, and it will stay there, and it will continue to stay there. If you don't learn the lesson, I can guarantee that things will just get in your way and you'll start getting frustrated, and it will just be clear. You have to learn an aspect of yourself, or bring forth that shadow aspect, and deal with it. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. That's all I can say. Why is the King of Cups here? So the King of Swords, King of Cups, this is both. I don't feel like this is an external person. I feel like this is you needing to empower that emotional sense of self and be balanced in that respect, but also keeping that Gemini energy, logically speaking, but compassionately engaged in. Why is the King of Cups here? No, I don't need to clarify that. The Devil, why is the Devil here? Okay, the Emperor coming out. Disciplined in your approach. These two energies are pretty full on. Okay, they're both major arcanas. They both say to me that you're putting an end to you need to put an end to something that you're still holding on to. And it could be very much your one way of thinking, okay? You could be stuck in one way of thinking. Go further, please, for Gemini and the Emperor and the Devil. Go further. Yeah. It's now time for you to put that one way of thinking to rest, guys. Alright? Allow yourself to not think. Allow yourself to take some time where you don't allow yourself to process everything at once and just be, okay? Meditation will be very helpful, although if you don't involve yourself in that kind of practice, then it's just essentially not overthinking things, and certainly don't think for the emotions, okay? Let your emotions be felt. Gemini, one more for Gemini, please. What's the advice for Gemini? 2 cards for the advice. Alright, what do you got here? Yeah, okay, so there you go, hello. The Magician, okay? Gemini, Virgo, manifestation, the power, okay? You've got the power of all elements involved in all the things that you've already learned. You're manifesting to this point, but all those things involved, air, earth, fire, water in particular, it's about connecting with the emotion, okay? And then you'll have the manifestation of everything that you truly desire to be able to move into that destiny. Okay, one more. For the advice for Gemini, one more. Okay, and stop lying about it. Okay, the Magician with the... Okay, the Magician with the 7 of Swords says to me that you're running away from yourself. You're running away from who you truly are, and you're definitely not wanting to deal with that. And these 2 cards are not good energy. This represents somebody that's very cunning, okay? You haven't learnt this lesson yet, Gemini, whatever it may be, and that Saturn return will kick you in the ass, I'm telling you now. And it will keep doing those things, or keep making itself known until you make yourself known. And bring those traits forward, deal with them constructively, emotionally, but obviously in a behaviour that is in true alignment with who you really are, not fostering something that is only going to leave you deceptive, and essentially people not knowing who the fuck you are. Okay, so this is a Gemini I'm speaking to, or a collective, or whoever, that is very afraid of new beginnings, and you are involving yourself in the dark aspect of that shapeshifter. And I'm saying to you from a loving point of view, you're going to get this back time and time again, because you signed up for this. Okay, you signed up for this part of it, and whatever that may be, I feel like it's associated with some sort of kinetic energy involving healing, because the love and compassion card is there, and you're building you're building a future, but you're not you think that that's the start of it, but it's not. You're not dealing with this side of things very well. That is not a good energy. This is that dark aspected. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Please be mindful that this reading is purely the intention for me to guide those that need guidance into soul growth and how these energies are affecting you at present. You need to be honest with yourself. Nobody else, just yourself. The honesty will come therefore after to the rest of the world how much you're trying for yourself. Okay? Please like, share and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this reading and talk soon.